Alright, how's everyone doing today? Hopefully having another good one. Coming at you again with some more Fortnite gameplay. I would have to say probably tomorrow. I mean, I am going to be working on my car, so I won't necessarily be able to do some... I'm going to check to see if I'll have time to be able to do some Mortal Kombat gameplay, but I'm definitely still going to be doing a daily stream for Fortnitemares, so hopefully you guys are still hanging in with me. Other than that, gonna get into some reviews. Not necessarily gonna be buying these skins. Not gonna be able to buy every skin just because not making enough money for that. So recently just had to renew my driver's license, all that other stuff. So a lot of my money is still going towards my car. I just finished paying off my scooter, all that other stuff. So at some point, we'll be able to do more of that stuff. But other than that, appreciate you guys stopping by. Would appreciate if you guys use my supporter credit code in the Fortnite item shop. It's going to be Jeffrey with two E's, Barrett with two R's and two T's. You could also use that to find me over on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. Those are the three streaming platforms I do stream on. Remember to hit that notification bell to be notified every time I go live, as well as leave a comment in the comment section below of my videos. I am trying to reach 500 subscribers, so very close to getting that. It's definitely one little stepping stone goal that I've been having for quite a while now. Other than that, yeah, you guys can follow me over on Twitter, Facebook, and Threads if you guys want to get Fortnite and Mortal Kombat updates. And you can follow me over on TikTok and Instagram as well if you guys want to get any other type of information of just what's been going on. Other than that, appreciate everyone stopping by. Gonna give me a second to set up both the Twitch chat and the YouTube stream. But these are it right here. Kind of interesting to say the least. I mean, I had already seen information about it, so I already knew what we were going to end up getting and how it was going to look. And of course, this is Captain Hook. Not too bad, not too shabby. He's got his little dagger, or I guess you could say sword, inside his belt. Maleficent. His wings actually look pretty good on her. They actually did pretty good with these skins, except for Cruella de Vil. I think Cruella just looks pretty subpar, honestly. They gave her like a butch haircut and like a really snub nose, which I mean kind of makes sense because not only in the movies but all the other stuff, that's just kind of how it is. I'm listening to music right now. I can't hear you. I appreciate you stopping by though, man. I appreciate it. I know you can't hear me, but I appreciate it. I can't hear you either, but I can read. I think they could have just did so much better with Cruella, especially since like they most recently came out with like another, Cruella. Emma Stone was the new one. They could have did something hairstyle-wise similar to that. I mean, but obviously they are trying to go a Disney route. They did that with Hook and Maleficent. They weren't going to use Angelina Jolie's Maleficent. They wouldn't do that. That would be too much money for them to put on that. And obviously she'd probably be like, I don't want my face to be on Fortnite. I finish that up. So when it comes to all of this, like the back bling is pretty cool. I like it. Obviously, it's definitely a little more mellow, I guess you could say. This pickaxe is pretty dope though, with like the whole skull on the hilt. Yeah, just bringing up the chat and whatnot for YouTube. Let's see. Chat. Alright. And then obviously I can show you the little splash effect. It is like a metal, you know, effect. Honestly, this is probably a really good back bling. It definitely shows like the whole facial like eyes of like how, you know, Maleficent is. And crows do have a really big personality when it comes to just all around everything, honestly. So definitely matches up with how everything goes with that. And then of course you got your little scepter. There's two different ones for it, and obviously one's for like casting spells and whatnot. Cast a spell of Darkest Slumber. And of course you got this back bling made out of Dalmatian. Which, I mean, they honestly, they could have did it. I know that they're trying to match with like how her jacket is. Realistically, it was like a Dalmatian, but I think they're trying to veer away from that and not have it too in your face. Like she used to kill, you know, Dalmatians to get like her clothing or whatever, you know, because that was like her thing, you know. Which I would have thought that they would have stuck more to the source material, but I guess not. And then this is supposed to be like her hearse, her car, like the front of it, I guess you could say. This is a pretty cool emote. And then, kind of interesting though, and I think it's because of the emotes. It's like an extra 200 for the Captain Hook, as opposed to like how it is for all the other ones. Maleficent is 1800, and then Cruella. Yeah, kind of funny how like I need like an extra 50 just to get the Maleficent one, but yeah. Just need 50 V-Bucks. But realistically, I think the only reason why I would actually get it is for the staff or the scepter. But yeah, I'm gonna conserve my V-Bucks. There's a lot of other skins that are coming into the shop, so that's why I'm kind of conserving them. We're gonna end up having Fishpool is finally confirmed to be coming into the shop. There's no information that's really came out yet about like what is it? Peely Pool. There's no information that's been released about that. Fishpool was definitely something that they had teased. I know that they kind of teased a Peely Pool, but it was more so like in the form of like they had Peelverine, and it might have just been something that they kind of just did, not necessarily going like full on and like saying, oh, that they're going to release a skin or anything. It was more so that they just had uh, kind of like just both of them together. They might eventually at some point release it, but I'm not entirely sure they will. Let's see. So they do have more of this, so you can get the next two, so you can get the... What is that? Anyways, that is a music pack, I guess you could say. And then obviously the... What is it called? Lobby banner or whatever. That's what that one is. And then after that, then you finally get into some of the better things, the ones that people are actually really wanting. Obviously the pickaxe is the next one. You can't see it on my screen because it's all blocked out. But the pickaxe is very similar to the pickaxe that they already have, which I can show you at some point. But as soon as I get that pickaxe, I'll be able to show you like what I'm talking about. Quest-wise, defeat Ultima Carver, visit restored reels. And honestly, I could probably just do all these. Maybe be within 30 meters of an enemy player. But why does it say 300? I don't know. That is kind of interesting. Like, is it timed base? Or do you have to actually, like, hurt them? 300 damage? I don't know. That's kind of weird, like, be within 30 meters of an enemy player. Which, I mean, you're mostly going to do that anyways if you're, like, in enough matches. So I don't even know why they would have it like that. Search containers, and you're talking about what type of containers? Like, I don't even know what kind of containers you're talking about. There's got to be some goods, some good gear in here. They're probably talking about like the Doom containers and the Iron Man stuff. I'm assuming that's probably exactly what they're talking about. So if anything, he is over here. So I probably will try to do most of these. Because I know he... Let's see if there's even anyone else that would actually want to join. Spooky Denny. I guess I've sent a request to him. It's been a while since me and Ken played together. I was thinking about getting Moon Knight just because of like he's able to wield Mjolnir. So I might actually get him for that reason. I still gotta finish these two out. Mod bench and hire characters. Purchase services from Mephisto. Interesting. Hello.
I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you now. Both playing Lexa. Everyone's favorite skin. It really is.
Although I do like the new pumpkin head one that's out.
Which one are you talking about? Oh, you're talking about Pumpkin King?
Yeah, not the one with the suit, but the other one.
Nah, yeah, I get you.
Are you getting in the car and leaving? Oh, they're both running away, dude. You're driving all the way away for it. I can't make it. Yeah, he was right in front of me. All I could do was defend myself.
Defend yourself at
He
all
was in
times.
between me and the car. I can't get in when he's in between. It's Deadpool. You don't run around Deadpool.
Yeah. You hear about Fishbowl?
No.
Yeah, he's supposed to be coming pretty soon. Be another fish-related thing.
Oh, the skin. Yeah, I saw the
Yeah.
concept. It's not on my purchase list.
Yeah.
Did you just jump on, Jeff? Yeah. Okay. Well, you can jump in game chat if that works better for you. Or does it really matter? You're talking to your controller, aren't you? Yeah, man. Go get anything but first place for the challenge, and we're good. So Jeff, it looks like this will be his last game, so I can play with you after that.
I get you. No
What
rush.
rank did you get
Hurry up and
into
die. No, I'm just kidding.
Rocket Racing?
Well, at least we won't have to download everything Fortnite has to offer anymore.
I heard they're trying to make the file size smaller.
Yeah, so you can pick and choose what files you want to download.
It's not like Call of Duty hadn't been doing that for years.
I mean, it's a lot better than having to download 80 gigs every time now.
Even though I uploaded it on my Xbox yesterday, it was at 82 gigs, I think.
I mean, it makes sense though, because there's tons of people that are like, "Oh, why is it so big? It takes forever. I got no space on my PlayStation, my Nintendo Switch."
Oh, dude, I can't imagine being able to download this game on a Switch.
Yeah, right. I mean,
One of my
everything is
buddies
pretty
does play on the
optimized on the
Switch.
Switch, though, I would say. Yo, yo, yo,
I think
what's
Rocket League would be a lot better because of the smaller screen. It should
true?
refresh a lot better. Like, you shouldn't have any input lag.
No, yeah, yeah. And it's, I mean, you're only going forward. You're not having like a full open world.
It is a contained arena.
What's going on, Faded? How you doing? Been a while.
Have you talked to Andrew lately?
I have not. I mean, I've seen him on here. It just he doesn't really come to my stream. He like I don't know. It's kind of interesting. Like we played for a while and he wasn't really coming to my stream, and then he kind of just like we just stopped playing together. I was like, okay.
Yeah, I've seen him on like a lot, like the last couple of weeks, and he hasn't sent me any invites or tried to play or nothing. So
Yeah. Interesting.
Dave, you might not be able to get my car. You need me to mark a new spot for you? I guess you did. Right? So you still play on PlayStation, right, Jeff?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Is it starting to get bad?
No, it's just I would rather have a PC to be able to do it, but it's just
Because you play mouse and keyboard, right? On
yeah.
PlayStation.
I switch back and forth, whatever I feel like it, from time to time. Why are you trying to possibly plug mouse and keyboard in?
I've thought about mouse and keyboard, but I'm playing Silent Hill 2 right now,
Yeah.
and I'm doing that all on mouse and keyboard, which is, way more relaxed game than this stuff is. But I'm just not used to it. So I'm just really slow.
No, it does take some time to get used to. I think it was like the first day you can kind of tell that I had switched over because I mean you got to figure I was playing Battle Royale. It was a bit? No, I think it was Zero Build actually when I switched over. And like I think it was literally the week that they came out with Zero Build, and I was playing with some people that were obviously playing like in controller and whatnot. And you could just see the difference of me like trying to do all like the little tricks that everyone else does with like how you shoot and the flicks and all that stuff.
I gotcha.
And you got to get used to switching it to the right settings to better suit you. So that's kind of what it was.
And I think it should be easier on mouse and keyboard if you're doing zero build, because you don't have to worry about the edits and
Right,
stuff.
yeah.
But
I mean,
I
I could
just
build ramps and stuff like that. I could do all the easy stuff when it comes to mouse and keyboard. But I could definitely see the editing is easier. It's just getting a handle on it. If I had thought about doing mouse and keyboard from the get go, then I would have probably been pretty decent on it by now.
there's a chainsaw over here if you need it.
I was also hearing that possibly Leatherface is supposed to be the free skin, but I don't know if that's entirely true.
What do you mean by free?
Oh, so like, we got like the Chrome Punk. I don't know. How long have you been
Oh
playing?
no, I started Christmas last year, so this is
Ah,
my
okay, yeah.
first
So
playing
you
as
weren't
and stuff.
able to get that. They had a skin on one of the other Fortnite mirrors, and it was like a Chrome Punk skin. It was basically a pumpkin, but like
It'd be
like
something.
they have two different pumpkin skins that are in the shop now. They have a third one that's kind of like he's
He's
got like
wearing
a
the tracksuit, right?
yeah. It's
And he's got the
exactly
chrome
that,
thing.
but it's chromed out. And that was like the free skin that they gave us, one of the Fortnite mirrors. But they don't give
Like
out
they
free
normally
skins
do
all
for
the
the
time
chainsaw.
for Fortnite mirrors, so I don't know if they're. And plus, it's Leatherface. I don't know if they would really give that out for free.
Yeah, because I can't imagine a licensed character like Leatherface would
Right, or collab, or whatever would be something free. That would be kind of crazy, like if they actually did that, but I doubt it.
that'd be freaking fantastic. Well, someone just revived right in front of me. Actually, they did it at the garage here. We gotta push in. You wanna go towards the vault? But I think I saw the last thing that Facebook posted was a picture of his mask next to the chainsaw.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just gonna be in the shop. They just haven't really given a date on when they're releasing it. I mean, they were given dates for all these other things, but they just haven't given it for that. So I'm thinking it might actually be like probably even on Halloween that they might release it.
Oh, they might. I hope they. I'm surprised they didn't do a patch like they did in the other seasons.
Yeah, I mean
Jack Sparrow stuff.
they like to, I don't
Oh,
know,
someone's in there.
they like to take breaks every once in a while. I think that's what they're doing.
He threw it. He didn't actually arm it. And there's people behind you on the mountain. A team of 2 behind you on the mountain shooting. So we gotta push this. Alright, but I mean, this is the final 9 people.
Mm.
Those guys on the mountain are gonna be a problem. Oh, did you hit the guy inside the? So I'm gonna push back even further because those guys on the hill can hit me, but I can't hit them. Do you want to go to the island? Or at least kind of go that direction. Oh, dude. I almost. If I would have took fall damage, I'd have been so mad. Are you watching, Jeff, or are you just in the party?
It doesn't even allow you to watch anymore.
Oh, I forgot that.
Yeah, which is kind of crazy. Like, I don't know why they decided to do that.
Dude, there's boots up here, shotguns. Another med kit. I don't have a shotgun if I'm kind of naked. Ooh, I'll take the repulsors instead of the shotgun, I guess. Where? Where are they at? Yeah, 2 teams are fighting down here on the cliff side. Yeah, they're both about to meet on these hillside right here. One guy's trying to heal in storm right there. I just hit him for 142. The girl's on a witch's broom right under us. We need to hit the team in storm. Down here. Oh, someone just rifted up. Someone just revived it. At the gas station. So they're pushing the gas station. Hit her for 48, but we got to get ready to skedaddle, buddy. I'm going to restored reels all the way. Oh shit, I guess I can't. We got to be out here in the middle of the freaking desert. Land. Oh, there's already a team there. You see him? I at least see one. Yeah, it's a full team. I landed at this house back here. It's pretty clear. Means I better hit my shots then. Oh, you're getting attacked. Well, I pissed off this guy. Got one guy down up here. Got two down. Oh my god.
You should be giving me a play-by-play of what's going on. I have no idea what's happening.
Yeah, good night, man. It happens. I'll talk to you tomorrow. So, my teammate and I jumped off the island. He went straight for the middle of the storm. I went for a building to post up in. And I got up on the roof of my building, and there was two guys in front of me. We were over by the dried up pond where the Doom mask is, but it was towards like the house Captain Jones is in.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I took out the team that was right by the jump pad, and then the last team that killed him shot me from exactly where he died, and I was like 87 meters away from where it was.
Wow.
He shot me because I was crouched down healing.
Yeah.
And he just downed me.
That's wild.
But the challenge is to get any place but first, so I come.
So I count that as a win.
Yeah, getting challenges.
What's going on, Noah? How you doing, man? Welcome back. You never left, did you?
The guy version or the girl version?
What? Oh, this is the guy version.
Is this the same one?
Yeah, it's the same one.
What back bling did you put on?
The back bling that comes with them.
The wingies.
What is it called? Indigo wings.
Big X. There's a lot of purple big X.
Yeah, I picked the Ultra Scythe.
I gotta go with the gummy thumper, dude. That thing's so awesome.
You found a knife in your teacher's drawer today? A huge one? I don't know if you should be looking around your teacher's drawer. Was it locked and you unlocked it?
So I think those skins are gonna come out that are in the picture-in-picture thing up there, the little Halloween pajamas. Nice.
The pajama? What are you talking about?
So up in the message box at the top left, the little like notifications and stuff.
Yeah.
Messages of the day. There's one panel that says chainsaw, and it's a guy wearing the Jack of Diamonds mask with the Halloween pajama.
Oh, it wasn't popping up for me. I don't know. That's kind of weird. Yeah, sometimes, I don't know, like, sometimes different stuff pops up for different people. I don't know why it's like that. It's kind of weird. She was acting suspicious. In what kind of way was she acting suspicious?
Why is that your responsibility? Dude, what stream is this? It shows you. Oh, you're flying around. I was like, you're already in the game.
You're like, what the hell? Wait, what the hell is going on?
It's like, this doesn't match my screen.
It's like, you're wearing the same outfit. I don't know why are you flying around already?
Yeah. The dealer's choice. You get to pick.
I'm gonna land over here so I can kill Carver.
But that skin too. That looks sweet.
I mean, I think it's a decent skin. There's like so many skins coming out. I'm like, I can't be spending this much money on the game right now.
Is that your aura or is that a glider?
Well, I mean, I have the aura that's purple too, though. My glider does have purple coming out of it.
That almost looks like Back to the Future's game.
Yeah, that's why I got it. She was
That
slowly
would be a
reaching
sweet
into her
crossover.
desk
Some
drawer.
Doc Brown as the
There is. I heard that they're supposed to have like the DeLorean supposed to come in to the shop at some point. It's supposed to
It
come into
is in
Rocket
Rocket
League
League.
first.
Yeah.
Slowly reaching into her desk, and she stopped when we looked at her. Oh, okay. Well, that's weird. So you have to.
Oh, I got.
There's somebody already coming in.
Are you gonna immediately start shooting him, or?
Oh, I already went over here, but whoa, snap! He's shooting at me already.
Yeah, he's following it. I don't have any shit.
Whoa, this guy lasered the hell out of me, Jesus. He's right here. Yeah, he's finishing me. Damn. Yeah, I had shockwaves. Damn, dude, killed me like crazy.
Okay, so.
Now let me go get my ice. We ice for your boo-boo. I didn't think I was gonna die that quickly. That's crazy. I was supposed to kill Carver.
That wasn't his teammate.
No,
Who's that guy?
this Carver. You don't want to get hit with it again, you'll
I
die.
was gonna say, I don't think I can win this one.
He's coming. No, I think
I think there's still
that's a
somebody
player.
here, though.
Yeah, it's probably the guy that killed me. Yeah, he's trying to get away too.
I mean, he can't go anywhere. Listen.
He's still up there. Nah, he's still up there. He's peeking.
Peeking from where?
Literally, he was peeking right there, right where you were pointing.
Ooh, you. So I don't have a shotgun, but I want to call this guy out.
So you went with this pickaxe, the gummy?
Yeah, oh, dude, that skin looks so good.
No, it does. It really does. He's probably still up there, honestly.
No, he's just gliding around.
Oh, he just glided around. Ice cream. Nice, nice. That was somebody else, though, I think.
Yeah, that definitely didn't move like the other guy.
Yeah, that was definitely somebody else.
Hey, if we get 6 more guys here, we can have a little party.
You know what would be cool if, like, because you know how, like, you could shoot the tires out? It'd be cool if they just gave them flats instead. And when you're driving, it goes do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Yeah. Or back in the day when they had the off-road tires, it should have done that.
Yeah, no, that's true.
So did you get credit for me killing him because you
No, I
technically
did
started
not.
the fight?
Nah, that's not how it works, unfortunately.
You pick up his stuff. Maybe he can land here and dance on his body and be like, hey.
Mm.
Oh, there's an Avengers chest right here you can open. I don't have much in the way of shield.
Nah, yeah, I got this right here.
Oh, you have the fizz?
Yeah, he drops the fizz when you kill him.
I don't like the auto grind.
Yeah, that is kind of, it messes it up when you're trying to
Check
fight.
that Avengers chest. We got some homeboys in there. Zach. Seem to be acting peculiar.
Yeah, you're kind of weird.
Oh my god, they're bot-ish. By that I mean they've been firing for 6 minutes and haven't got anybody yet. So if you want some loot, we can go down. Oh dude, there's a gold weapon right here. SMG.
Nice.
I don't like it personally, but I've seen a lot of like YouTubers use it and they just destroy people. And I'm like,
Oh no, it destroys people for sure.
I hit 15 shots with it and then I just get owned. I wish I might hire roofing stuff instead.
Who is this over here?
Do you want that purple shotgun?
Nah.
What? What made that happen?
I did.
Oh.
You're like, what the?
And I'm sitting there looking and all of a sudden it's just like, I didn't even recognize the man that was standing in front of me. Should have the big slurp thing in the back. I think I've asked you this before. Have you watched any anime?
Yeah, I do. Pretty sure I probably answered that before, but it's always fine to answer it again.
But well, the reason I asked is because I just got done watching all 7 seasons of My Hero Academia.
All 7, Jesus.
Within a month.
That's I mean, realistically, anime can be pretty addicting, and you can definitely watch a whole season within, you know, like you can watch a couple seasons in a day if you have a whole free day.
Yeah, I mean it depends on the show, but usually they're around like 20, 25
Yeah.
episodes.
And you can finish like.
But it's 20 minutes with 4 to 5 minutes being recap. And
True, and you could always skip through it.
skip the intro, outro credits and stuff, so it's really about 18 minutes.
Yeah.
No, I really enjoyed it, and I learned their last season's coming in next year, so that's what I was all about.
Yeah. A lot of people just aren't liking what they did with the storyline, I guess. Because the last panels of for the season or whatever, I think there's people up there.
Oh, yeah, there's some kind of... I didn't really care too much about how it ended. I guess.
Yeah, they're all bots.
Oh, he's coming on the... Just Black Widow. But he had a blue skin. But I really enjoyed it. Like, I watched the first season and a half, and I was kind of like, ah, it's not for me. You know, my buddy's like, dude, you gotta watch it, you gotta watch it.
Nah, for sure, yeah. It gets like really good, really good.
Oh, hey, there's another team. They're behind the ski. One of them's Raphael, I think.
Knocked him.
Boom, got the one. Back.
Nice.
I was waiting to shoot at whichever one you weren't shooting at.
I'm full on bullets.
The only thing I'm not carrying is any kind of shoot. Go up towards the gas station so we can get that bunker when it open.
Yeah.
How do you play squads with like 3 of us? Or like just like I always see you playing the squads and stuff, and you're like, hey, come and join, Like... Oh, and a guy right in front of you.
Ooh, behind us.
Yeah. Only one had the chainsaw.
I think they're spoofing or something.
I got the chainsaw chick down. The other one is like
He's cracked.
still. He's on top of the rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going over to get his buddy. He didn't make it to the hill though. "10 seconds. I don't have any kind of movement.
Yeah, neither do I.
Got her down again.
Nice.
She's fully out this time now.
Whoa, this guy's missing none of his shots.
She didn't make it up, did she? Nope.
Nope.
Broke her shield. Got her.
Nice.
She was
Let's
trying to stay
go.
behind and heal.
I got a little flowberry for us.
Dude. There's only 10 people left, Jeff.
That's crazy.
Here, take this medkit. Take this medkit and heal up. I'm the opposite. I need the...
Yeah, that's why I was trying to give you some flowberry.
I'll take it out. We got a cactus up here. I think we're gonna have...
There's a cactus over here too.
Take that one if you're
There's another cactus over here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're good now.
Oh yeah, I was just letting you know.
That wins half the battle, Jeff.
Let's see.
Oh, Billy bombs. Do you need those?
I mean they're okay, but I don't really use them that much anymore.
I like them for clearing out a vault. Oh,
They're,
shots flaming fire to the right.
by the Iron Man, and also the
Oh yeah, medallion.
medallion team is over here.
Oh shit, I just locked onto somebody. She's down.
Medallion team's coming this way. We should probably get up
They gotta
here
come up the hill.
and then just wait for them.
Oh no, dude, they're on this hillside right here. I got the one chick for 74. Oh, they're coming up to our left.
Whoa.
Oh, that's not them. I didn't know they had that car, but there's a guy way far away that was shooting.
Yep, they're still over here.
Oh my god.
They're coming over.
Oh, we got a team behind us coming up.
Nice try, buddy. That's crazy. They were literally gunning for us only. You guys were just fighting each other, now you're fighting us only. That's pretty stupid. Alright, cool, buddy. We're going for a ride.
Oh, another team rolls up.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. It was just them fighting us only. I don't know why they were doing that. Like, they were fighting each other, and then as soon as they saw us, they were like, no, let's just fight them only. Like, that was so, you know what I'm saying? That was the weirdest thing ever. Like, why would you do that? That's crazy. I mean, that is technically teaming, so... That's crazy.
Definition of the word.
Yeah, I mean, that's technically teaming. They were fighting each other, and then they saw us, and they're like, no, let's fight them only. It's like, come on, dude.
Now we can land there and get you the kill card.
Yeah, now we can do that.
All that pesky in-game nonsense. I won a bad match though.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I mean, I died in the beginning.
Well, you know that
Well.
opened it up for us to be in the game longer.
Yeah, true.
I'm pretty sure if you wouldn't have went down there, you probably just would have wiped out the whole lobby. So
Yeah, I don't know about that. We'll see.
it's nice to take a break. Oh, what do you think about the new penny skin?
The what skin?
The new penny?
Oh, the penny skin. I mean, I'd like it. I think it's pretty cool. I wasn't expecting that they would make it a Save the World one. But, you know, they gotta try to promote their main thing. I mean, it is kind of funny how like Save the World was their like that was the game, and then now it's just Battle Royale is what it is. Like,
Yeah, I mean that's what it's known for now is VR and Save the World.
yeah, which is just crazy.
We might have some more contenders in this draw.
But I mean, they had to have known that was going to happen. I'm pretty sure that's the reason why they came out with, like, they made Save the World so that they can be different, and then they came out with the Battle Royale option just because, like, they saw that it was such a huge hit.
It was the trend at the time, right?
Yeah. And it's still the trend. It's not even the trend at the time, it's still the trend. Which is just crazy.
I want to talk to somebody about this, find out how they pull off these kind of things, how they get these popular license music, how they're doing all this stuff and nobody else can.
Right. Which is crazy to me, honestly. I think I'm gonna drop right here. There's a chest.
Keep doing it for so long. Like this is a year game. You're still getting collabs. You're still getting big tanks. There's no Avengers chest over here. I'm coming your way. Oh, I got footsteps in the ground. Yep, yeah, they're behind me. They seem to be confident. Nice shot. Oh, it's the boss. We are the boss. Barely missed me. I'll let you finish him off. Oh, hey, the other guy's here. Across the way.
Yeah, now I'm putting in work.
Now you're trying.
Yeah, right. I wasn't trying last time. I just figured I would let you do all the work.
You were like, I gotta see how good you've been since the last time we played. Here's a big blue pot up here.
I'm just curious how they're going to be doing this chapter 2. We're also going back to chapter 3 as well.
So I keep hearing about that stuff, but it like almost means nothing to me because I missed 11 seasons.
Well, I mean, it's just going to be like interesting because I don't know, like what they're going to be doing with that. Just like,
Well, I think personally this would be the time to re-release all that stuff if we're going to.
what re-release what?
Their words like battle passes, skins, all that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, they said once they had released information about it after 18 months from that point of talking about it, then they're going to start releasing like previous battle passes, but they're not going to release any of the old ones, you know, like, so I'm assuming like this is like the last one that they won't re-release, you know.
Maybe that's why they did it Marvel. They're like, hey, we got these like,
Yeah, I mean, like they would technically lose on like a certain amount of money if they were just be like, oh, we're releasing everything now. People would just be like, wait, what? Nah, you can take it if you want.
I don't think they would lose money. I mean, I don't want any of that stuff.
Okay.
Because I would point to the fact that like they released a worse version of Deadpool, and that thing was so incredibly popular. I know it was in the store for like a month. But
Yeah.
like a lot of
Yeah.
people bought that skin, a lot of people bought the Wolverine, and they'd love to have like black and brown Wolverine.
Right. Yeah, because I mean, wasn't the Deadpool skin like, was it in the shop or was it a battle pass?
So I think Deadpool was actually a battle. I think all that Marvel stuff is battle.
Yeah, because I
Like
think it
I
was
think
during
that's
the
why we're
Marvel
never gonna get
season.
Thor, Iron Man, like those original ones because they were
Yeah.
in the battle pass. Like they're not gonna re-release any of those like Black Knight characters or any of like the Rock's probably never coming back, right? You know, he's a battle pass exclusive, I
What
think.
are you talking about? Which one are you talking about?
He had the helmet, like it was just his face. It wasn't like the Rock's body and stuff. It was
Oh
like
yeah,
his
yeah,
like
yeah. You're talking about the one of the seven or whatever.
yeah, yeah, like that whole thing is like him
Yeah.
active and stuff and whatever it was.
I know
But he ain't coming
Black
to
Adam's
Black
supposed to
Adam
come back. I know
either.
that much.
Yeah. Well, I hope they re-release all the DC stuff. Like, not Aquaman specifically, but do you want to go try to get those gauntlets and stuff?
Yeah, why not?
Yes. I got into a really bad habit of checking out websites and stuff like the unused kits and getting skin packs and stuff with them. That's actually how I got this skin. Because this one was part of the female bundle. They didn't have like they just had the guy version of the shit. Oh, there's a team down there.
Nice.
Oh, our teammate, yeah, teammate's up on the hill. He just went down the zip line. Oh, I broke his shield, but he ran away. And he's back again.
And he's back.
It's just a review.
They didn't really drop anything else.
The repulsors are here, but I'm taking the purple shot.
Yeah. I got the machine gun
Drop my
arsenal.
blue face. Oh, there's another team coming in between the rockets down here.
He's not. I'm just gonna go in.
He's behind the house. Behind the house to the left. Oh, there's another team back behind the house area. 64. 64. There's one to the far left and one to the far right. I'll get the one on the far left.
I got the Goku. Got him.
Alright, I haven't got mine. He's behind this one. I'm pushing up.
Alright, push him with him.
Steps. 23.
You got him.
Dude, that was the Seven Tail skin, right?
Yeah.
Just have to get a kill. You grow your team. What do you think about the villain pack?
What happened?
What do you think about the Villains pack?
Man, I like it. I would only probably rock Maleficent, honestly.
I
But I
feel
mean
the
the rest.
same. I don't want to buy Captain Hook. I definitely don't want Cruella. I don't have any interest in that
Yeah.
one. Like Hook's kind of a childhood. Like, oh, okay, he's a pirate. He's a bad guy.
Right.
Funny. Robin Williams did it. It's nostalgia.
Yeah, that's pretty much all it is.
Oh, but I asked you. I don't think you heard me. How did? What rank did you finish up with? They're fighting on top of this bridge right here.
Well, I'm in
Rocket
champs
Racing.
right now.
Chance to no builds?
Zero
Hey,
builds.
there's a guy behind this tree. Oh. That dude got me down to 4 health. His teammate is really weak too. He's creeping in between the power things there.
Where's he at? Is he in here?
Oh, he had the medallion.
I can catch up to you. You only have a certain amount of dishes. Got him.
Nice. I've been at 4 health so long. That was really smart of that guy to get in the car and shoot me out of the back.
Oh yeah, for sure. But he kept on switching out of the car. I was like, dude, what are you doing? I'm getting you right now.
There's 2 gold weapons over there. What are they?
Yeah, those are all Tony Stark stuff. Yeah, why not? Nah, there's people up there. They're right there by the rock. I think they might be medallion holders. I'm not entirely sure.
They look like scientific bombs. Oh, he's behind that rock. So they have chainsaws. So
Yeah.
I don't know about going up to the island.
I got a chainsaw.
Unless it's gonna be out next time. I might rift up and run.
Yeah, we could do that.
And we'll go to...
We got
There's
somebody.
a team fighting at the bunker down here too.
Alright. You trying to go that way, or you trying to go over to the Iron Man stuff?
I'm going to the Iron Man stuff to post up for a second. But there's a team here.
Yeah, somebody already took it.
Ooh, repulsors. Ooh, and there's a car that just went over there too. Oh, they're on the far left. Ooh, I hit one for 64.
Home for 31, 60.
Do you want to full push that?
Yeah, why not?
Nobody's down here. No shields.
Yeah, there's a second team shooting us. I went down.
Oh,
That
there's
second
still a
team.
team.
Yeah, there's a second team up there, all the way up top.
The Deadpool. Why are you shooting me off here to the right, but you're not shooting at something?
Right, that's why I'm like, that's so suspicious. Whoa. Yeah, I don't know what it is with people just like, oh, let's go after these guys only. You guys don't want to fight each other?
These guys are still on top of me. They don't have to move or nothing. They have to push it a little bit. We gotta go underneath. Plus they say that. Haha, the rockets don't work all the way. So we gotta move, you ready?
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, I don't have. Is that a gold 5-shot? Oh shit, I'm going the wrong way. Oh! They are still on top of that hill.
Jesus. Well, I mean, it's a good spot for them to stay. I think they're coming down now.
What is that?
Yeah, we gotta get back up there. I'm gonna take the quick way. I think they got the one thing to know where it's at.
Satellites.
Yeah.
Hey, you got a team on your right now. Up on that hillside. Never mind, it's a bot.
Nah, but there is somebody over on this hillside over here.
I'm not gonna make it. Oh, yeah, Magneto.
Oh, jeez. I got like stuck in the animation for a while. But we can get up on the hill over here.
I don't have any movement.
No, but I'm just saying we could, because they're gonna have to come up over here anyways.
Got him for 65. I don't have much help to help you out, brother.
No, I know.
Oh,
Here we are.
shit, there's a medi. jumped up and moved around.
Yeah.
You want to go far into the circle?
Yeah, I'm going towards the circle.
Is that push behind?
No, let's get up here. Let's try to get up here.
They went over to...
No way, dude. How are they shooting me like that? Ooh, I knocked myself. Damn it. Thought that would have worked. Never mind. Nah, just you're probably best off staying and doing that. You are gonna have to go that way anyways. Damn. I don't know if you want to come down. I really botched it on that one. Show them who's boss. Oh boy. What's up, Kevin? How you doing, man? Yeah, I really showed him who's boss by just knocking myself. Yeah, I got maybe one more game in me.
It's fine. I was going to say the same. If that's the case, I gotta go out.
Yeah, I was about to say for ranked, I already know it's gonna be a long haul. Just get to Unreal.
Oh.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long haul.
Close to it. Like I've never been a champ.
Yeah, because I mean the when you rank up is just in champion, it just takes so long. I think even if you get like a win, like they barely give you anything.
I mean, I get lots of losses and I barely get anything.
Yeah. I was like really close to getting a pretty clean win when I was in Elite, but I killed one of the Unreal players, and then after me and him were fighting, one of the people that was just like hiding, just kind of like after I finished him, they jumped out and killed me, and I was like, oh, cool. Greatest fights. Do I like penguins? I mean, penguins are pretty cool. You're talking about pesto. I also like turtles. very bright skin you got there.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Although it is kind of cool because the pickaxe kind of is like it's a Halloween color, so.
They have a surprising amount of options.
Finish anything but first. That is funny. So like that was one of the things that you were talking about. Finish anything but first in the matches.
Yeah. So,
I didn't even notice that until now. I was like, wait, what? I'm not playing ranked right now. No. I've done a few ranked streams, but really not that much. Just because I play on PlayStation, and a lot of the players in ranked are playing PC, and it slows it. It's slower, you know, when I'm streaming on 2 different platforms, so it's not the best to do it, you know, playing ranked. That too. There would be people that would, even though I don't get as many people as other, you know, streamers get, but I would probably get 1 or 2. I am American, that is correct. Which is kind of ironic, like I get mostly like I've gotten a lot of UK people watching my streams, and like I don't know, it's weird how like it works out like that sometimes. It's kind of crazy.
Is your on Twitch any part of the Nightmares extension
Yeah, I did that. I did do that.
I mean, like, are you one of the partners that people watch your stream?
Well, I did have the option for it. I turned it off though.
I got 2 in front of me. Oh, they're not down.
Right with you.
They're down at the bottom there. One's got dualies.
Ooh, one of them's 1 shot. Yep, he's knocked. You got this. Oh!
I had it.
Hey, at least we got finish anything but first and just.
Well, funny enough, I finished that challenge last game.
You're Canadian?
I need to
Well,
talk to this
welcome.
Mephisto guy.
Ah, man, that's crazy. Alright. I don't know if you would want to go again, because that was quick.
Yeah, I already read it out, man.
Oh, yeah? You're like, I already did.
That was a good warm-up.
Yeah.
I think I'm ready to play now, Jeff.
You're like, that doesn't really count. I mean, we barely dropped in.
Anything besides an SMG, I would have been fine.
No, yeah, that's true. You were pretty
Yes,
screwed
get
on
out.
that one, because he had a shotgun, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not only did he have a shotgun, he probably went through about 24 rounds trying to get me.
Yeah.
Oh!
You had what?
Oh, I'm still in the game, and he just eliminated a bot and did a bye-bye dance on him. He didn't do that anymore.
Oh my god. Well, I mean, we're going into a match right now, but if I end up seeing you in the stream again, I'll probably end up adding you. If you end up subscribing to me, I do have to get notifications off of YouTube. It doesn't really show the notification. I kind of see it afterwards. But if you are subscribed to me, I do appreciate it. Other than that, I do play with, you know, subscribers and stuff like that, so there's like other people that were in here, TTV, Goats, like I play with him, Kevin, I play with him, and Sweet Jelly over here, he goes by Ken when he does pop up in the chat. I'm playing with him right now, so pretty much a lot of the people that I do play with on Fortnite are pretty much people that I've either met through Fortnite or people that have actually subscribed to me, so. But yeah, I think this is going to be our last game, so definitely if I see you in here again, we'll be able to play.
Don't stop streaming.
Yeah, I used to be like that. That used to be me. You just subbed. I appreciate it. I honestly, I used to do that. Like, and it used to only take me at max an hour to get a win. But now I've been talking about it before, but I don't really like talking about it much anymore. It's just everyone just knows how to shoot now for some reason. So
But on the good side, I have been spending so much money on the Halloween update that I always have your code entered, so hopefully you get a sweet kickback at the end of the
yeah, hopefully, right?
month. I said 35 cents or something.
Yeah, something like that, right? I know a lot of my kickback that I've gotten was just for myself.
Using your own code and then buying the skin.
Yeah, I do.
Basically, getting a
Hey, Mephisto, I need a gun.
Got one guy down. The other dude's dashing around the back-ish.
Yeah. He didn't like that I was shooting.
He's got to be above us.
I'm surprised he didn't grab that. He was like, he just ran. He's like, no, I'm getting out of here.
Well, he tried to pop off a couple shots.
Yeah.
Damn, that's what I was trying to do. Oh, footsteps in front. Oh, he's up above. He's up above. One more.
I'm sure his teammate's up there too.
No, his teammate's the guy we downed.
Oh, you're right, you're right, you're
We hit
right.
him for 132. He's effing off.
Oh, he's running.
Ooh, someone shotgun at me. Where did he go? Is he running again?
Got him.
Ah, dude, is he the best Fortnite player ever? That guy would have got away from me.
I don't know about that.
Man, I can't drop the job.
Probably. Yeah.
Oh, but we started playing with one of my buddies from high school, and he plays on a Switch because he plays with his daughter. So,
Okay.
it's funny because we're like, anytime we play with him, we're like, this dude is the top 50 Switch player in the world. Like, he's one
What?
of the few people that plays it. But he's okay. So, it was my buddy that you played with. Actually, his very first game of Fortnite was when you and him played together. And he remember when he was like, oh, he's all scared, like he didn't want to be an embarrassment and stuff to you,
Yeah.
and all that. Like, how long ago was that?
I don't know, man. I've been doing so many
July or
different things,
something.
I forget.
But like, he remembers you because he's always like, yeah, he's that YouTube guy that you play with. And then his daughter heard that you were a YouTuber and he's looking up your videos and stuff. Like, she's watched a couple of your streams and all the stuff that you're so she's
Nah,
like,
don't worry
wow,
about taking that.
because we got to win, right? So
Yeah.
she was just like, wow, this guy's so.
Wait, what happened?
No, when we got the win,
Yeah.
his daughter spent a whole entire day watching a lot of your old videos and stuff. We got that work together. She's like, he's so good.
Wow.
And now anytime like we say, yeah, we're playing with Jeff, she's like, oh, I know Jeff. So I thought it was like a really cool thing because she didn't get to watch him win, You should
Yeah.
get to watch back your stream of him winning.
Gotcha.
Actually, take me to where Artemis is, and I think there's a vending machine.
I'm trying to remember where Artemis is.
Right here at the train station. She's still hireable too. Unless you want to shoot her.
You saw I was trying to do it too. I was like, damn it.
You probably didn't even think about it until I said it. And you're like,
No, I really didn't. Yeah.
It's a mighty fine idea.
Yeah. It does help, even just a little bit. I mean, we don't even need the medallion, and she'll ping everything for us.
The medallions are a bit weak this go round.
Yeah. But I think they kind of did that on purpose, honestly.
They talked about bringing so much Marvel stuff back. They're like, there's too many things. But I like that the river is red now.
Yeah, that was a good update that they did. They left it what it was, and then they just switched it.
I think there's a team at this house.
Probably.
Oh, there's fighting going on. Yep, there's right on the patio. Oh, man, that was just...
They just killed. That's third party.
Ooh, slug shot 65 down.
Aw, you died, boy. What up?
We should have emailed on him. You gotta do it in 16,000 different matches. Whoa! There's his teammate right there. He's so scared he took the zip line up to nowhere. Oh no.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna meet him up there.
He came back down, so it didn't work.
I was about to give him a one-way trip, but I guess not. Try to scare him back this way. So he comes up here, and I'll be like, oh, put-oop.
That, kids, is called teamwork.
Yeah, right.
So not only are your streams fun to watch, but also educational. I think something's going on too, because I haven't got a lot of notifications that people are streaming, and then I'll pull up YouTube the next day, and it's like, hey, Jeffrey was just live 16 hours ago, check it out.
You're like, wait, what?
Yeah, I was like, what? When?
Yeah, I mean, that's why I kind of have to say it, like, during my stream. Like, oh, I'm gonna go live tomorrow, or, like... Because I know that it's just messed up for some reason. I don't know why, but it is.
Oh, there's a boom chest. It's got a blue gatekeeper, you want it?
I'll take it. Oh, you don't want these? What are you using instead of these?
No, oh man, I'd rather spit on the guy than shoot him.
Hack tour.
Yeah, I won't be doing it.
Yeah, I won't be doing any of that.
She is set for life.
No, she is. I mean, she's already a millionaire within just a few months, which is ridiculous.
I mean, she seems silly enough that she should be able to maintain it for a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, she was smart.
Gas station down there.
Yeah.
She
Yeah,
might
I see them.
need it, but
They're
she's
back
hanging
this
out with
way.
A lot of comedians. She's kind of like, she's doing so much that it's hard for her to focus on.
See, that's why you need these. I just lasered the hell out of it.
Yeah, to scare the crap out of the guy and shoot him with a real one.
I'm gonna get my ride. Gotta get my McLaren.
That's really nice.
The one that I really want is the Bugatti.
Well, I mean, play Rocket League, you can get it. Real life, you can get it. Not so much. Well, I never got to find out any update about how the job and stuff is going. So I know you had a like an extended break there for like 4 weeks or something like that, wasn't
Yeah, I did take a little bit of a break from all that stuff for a while, from streaming, just because like, got people over here.
it? I was like, what?
I just saw somebody. What was that about?
I don't know. You jumped out and shot a car that wasn't even moving.
No, there was an explosion over here. I was like, what the hell is over here? I didn't know if somebody was in there, so I was checking.
Oh, listen. Oh, yeah. Right up on top. Get him, Artemini.
Artemini. Where you going, buddy?
I'm so mad at her.
That is so crazy.
Oh, no way.
Oh, because you fell.
She's so much better than I am. This girl's healing. Her teammate's right on the other side of the mountains. Because I got up to the top, and my bot pushed me off the mountain.
Really?
Yeah. Like, I could not move. She just walked straight into me and it just pushed me straight.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
And I was hitting X to try to grab the thing.
What is this guy? This guy left? Yeah. I guess I'll get into my beat up car.
Well, it's not really.
Well, it's really not that beat up, but you know.
Look at it, it's almost. It's bruised. Holy cow, we only got 12 guys left. We can kill those dudes.
I know,
we
right?
can.
I'll let you do all the work,
I'm
though.
gonna go kill him with a pistol. Now that Artemis is out of my way.
Yeah, right. That was your issue. It was Artemis.
Cynthia. Oh, there they are. Effed. I got one guy down. Just they're healing right behind the car. Yes, she is. Yep, she's going down the elevator, buddy. Now she's coming right back up. Let's go play that game again. She went right back down the zip line now. She's just doing that to reload.
Oh, no way, bro. I had to reload, that's why. And they had that? Yo. Clown, we killed you multiple times, dude. And you know what can happen with that? Because you were doing that, you could actually lose your account. So, Alright, buddy. I guess. Oh my god.
That's wild.
That is
Fortnite
crazy.
is-
It's because I had to reload the SMG. That's what killed me on it.
You know, if you had anything other than dual pistols.
Yeah. Oh.
Jones, what's up?
I guess I should have reloaded everything before going back after them.
Nah, pickaxe them if you need to. Love
Yeah,
the aggression. Just gotta keep on.
true. Facts. I appreciate the crazy games.
Dude, we accomplished a lot for not placing anything.
I mean, technically, yeah. We did all of the Fortnite stuff that we can do today. So technically, did get a lot done.
Plus, we usually don't get to play together, so that was fun.
True. It's been a while. Alright. I'll be seeing you. Appreciate the games.
Yeah, man, have a good night.
Yeah, you too.
Finish that conversation later.
What conversation were we having directly right now?
No, I remember when I was asking you about work, and then
Oh,
you
I mean, honestly, with work is just, I took a week off just so I can deal with other stuff, with like my car and renewing my license and stuff. That's pretty much all it was with that. But
I was gonna wonder because like I didn't see any stream for a while, and then some skin came out, and you came on, and then like you've been like every day since.
well, I mean, for Halloween, I've been doing it every day since, and other than that, I've just been kind of like, I took a little bit of a break just because it was. I mean, I had done over, I think it was like 150 streams in a row. It took a toll on me. That's all it was. Because you got to figure I was working on set. I was working at least like 12 hours, almost like 5 days a week, and I was still streaming. So like it was just so much, and then I wasn't really working on there anymore, and I just decided to take a little bit of a break. I was like, well, I'm not really working as much. So then I was like, I gotta work. So I picked up doing deliveries. So
You went back to dashing at the door.
yeah. Well, I mean, I had only done it maybe I think like 2 weeks a year ago before I started back up, just to kind of try it out because I wasn't working, and then but like I stopped doing it because then I was working on set all the time. So if you can't do it, no one can.
So, what's the weather like? Is it starting to get really cold out there now?
It's starting to get cold out, yeah. So like the beginning of this week, it was like in the 40s and like 50s, like kind of like Chicago's really weird because we live by a lakefront area. It'll be like this. We need the sun to kind of like warm us up. It's crazy, but that's just how it is. Like it'll literally be, it'll get down to like the 30s, and then like halfway through the day it'll be like 50. Like that's why a lot of times you'll see people with like not necessarily just like a heavy jacket on only. They'll have like layers on, so like they'll take layers off throughout the day type of thing. So it's crazy. I mean, there's been days where I think it was like, and this was years ago, I think it was like 20 degrees out, and then towards like the peak of like the sun, or like kind of like maybe around like 3 p.m. I would say it was like 70. So like it's like a whole different like season right there, just it's crazy like that. But that's what I've been doing for the most part for the last like month. I've been like, I'll have on like 3 different layers. I'll have like a windbreaker, and then I'll have like 2 sweaters on, and then I'll kind of like, I don't know, maybe 2 hours into like doing dashing, I'll like take one sweater off, and then within like the next hour I take off like the other 2 things, and I'm just like, it gets that hot. I'm just like, okay. Even though I'm like cruising like as if it's like a motorcycle, it's still like. But then I started wearing the windbreaker more often because it is breezy if I just unzip it. But I was getting like a really big tan on my arms and like even on my face, so I kind of just like decided to leave some type of long sleeve on. And I started wearing gloves too because it was making my hands turn really dark. So.
Yeah, I know this week especially, like one night it got down to 47 degrees and like maybe 50 when I went into work, and then I leave and come home and it's 90. Dude, what the hell? I'm over here sweating it out. Home, and I was just freezing going in, putting a jacket on, got a little pullover and all that stuff. Cause
Yeah, pretty
going
crazy.
from 90 to 50 is a big drop off, but then they go right back to it at like 5 o'clock at night. It's just...
Yeah. And then like when it rains too, that's also another reason why like I was really trying to get my car up and running because would still like to be still doing like deliveries and stuff during the winter time. And I highly doubt, like I mean I think it was like in the 40s was one of the days that I like went out early. And that's also the reason why I changed the time that I go out to do deliveries because it was just getting too cold. And I was like, it would be better off. And also, like, the sun, and I don't want to get hit by a car. So I was like, it would actually be best for me to do it later in the day. Just, like, just take 2 hours off and just switch it over to, like, because I was doing it at, like, 7 in the morning until, like, 2. And then I just decided to switch it to, like, either 8 or 9 till, like, 3 or 4. And it's better, because it's not as cold and I don't really have to worry about traffic as much. Because when I was waking up at like 7, I was hitting nothing but traffic. And it would be nice if I can like do it directly over by my place. But there is certain like hot zones, I guess you could say, close by me, but they're really not the best. Because like there's like this place called Dash Mart and it literally you'll get like pickup deliveries and it's kind of like grocery shopping pretty much, but it's not, there's no grocery store that they buy a whole bunch of like pallets of like items that people would want and people just deliver for them. But it's weird because of the way that the layout is, there's really no other like food restaurants that are getting as much deliveries from them. There's like a Wingstop that's like maybe 3 or 4 blocks from me, and there's like a Wendy's and a whole bunch of like Little Caesars. But I've done dashing over here, and for some reason those spots don't really get as many deliveries. So it's just kind of weird. So I always go like at least 2 miles, actually 2 to 3 miles away from where I live to a different hot zone that's like the hot spot where like all these other people are doing like deliveries, and there's like around 11 a.m. there's like 20 people that are just in that one zone, just sitting there just waiting to do deliveries. So but after I found out that it was just gonna get super cold, I was like, you know what, yeah, I'm just gonna start doing it later in the day. So and then now I'm just worried about doing the car, and then I'll continue doing them.
Nice. As long as you keep yourself busy, you gotta keep your mind active.
Yeah,
Can't
true.
just idle all the time.
And I think during like December, I'll probably still do it, but I might actually do it like, because I think in December I'm not gonna use my scooter. I might use it like once a week, if that. But if it ends up snowing, I'm not gonna use it at all. But yeah, I'm just trying to. That's why I was worried about like renewing my license and then getting the car fixed. So that's what it's all about. But I do have I think it's a movie supposed to be coming up. There's like producers from Australia coming or something, and I'm getting like emails for that, so I'm trying to see if I'm gonna be helping out with that or not. But
So, do you guys have to go through an agency, or do you have like a particular
uh,
agent
it's
go through
the
for
it's
this?
kind of like a yes and no answer to that because like we don't. I mean, technically we do kind of pay them because they get paid from it's like a casting, but you don't have to. I mean, most agencies they're like, oh, we'll get 10% from whatever cut or 15 or whatever the case. Um, I go through different things, and I kind of just found out about it randomly, just because I was like, you know what? And this was like back in 2011. I was like, oh, I want to possibly get into it, and this was when my mom's now ex. He was, and I always wanted to be an actor, but I guess he had done a couple of different things, but he didn't do really anything even nearly as big as I've done. He did like a commercial back in like I don't even know, like a long time ago, pretty much. But he's never done anything, and this was like a commercial for like um, a lawnmower shop, like some rinky-dink place or whatever. So this was like something really
Very
small that he
local
did.
advertising.
Um, but he had found, I guess, like some extra stuff or like a student film thing, and so like my mom decided to bring me with, and she's like, "Oh, is this something that you're interested in?" I was like, "Of course, you already." I told her this like a long time ago. I was like, I always wanted to be in movies. Um, so like I went there, I kind of saw a little bit of the progress. I was like, you know, it wouldn't be too bad, but I was like, I'm sure the movies and films and all that stuff would be different. So I kind of like I looked on Facebook, and then I just kind of like stumbled upon something on Facebook, and I was like, I wonder what this is, if it's actually real or not. I went through different phases. Like I actually was at a mall one time, and they had these like things where like, oh, if you want to be part of like Twilight or some other like movies or whatever, they had like a little fashion show thing. I went to it, and I kind of like ran down like a catwalk type of thing, and I had played the guitar while singing. So I was singing a Stone Sour song, and I had done that in front of like a massive crowd that like showed up in the mall or whatever. And I was like, you know what, I think I actually could do this. And that was kind of like me testing out myself to see if I would be okay in a crowd. And then that was kind of a bust because of the fact that they were just trying to not only have you use their photographers for headshots, but they were also like they were just trying to upcharge you on a lot of stuff. They're like, oh, you need to get new headshots every this amount of time, and they had initially, and it was funny because like this was right around when Twilight, like the third movie, I guess, was coming out, and they're like, oh, you know, we wouldn't necessarily pick you for acting or anything, but we would pick you for like runways and stuff like that. And I was like, that's not really what I would want to do. I wouldn't mind doing it, but it's not exactly what I want to do. So I decided not to go with them, and I was like, I had looked them up later on, and I was like, yeah, they are pretty sketchy. But then I looked on Facebook, found some stuff, and on Facebook it's kind of just like another agency, but you don't have to make a contract with them. You can go through other agencies, you can do all this other stuff. But that was kind of like for background work, for like being an extra in movies. And then I kind of just like figured out that they actually do a whole bunch of other stuff. So, you know, like eventually I got to talking to with the actual like the casting like directors and stuff like that, and like the people that run those businesses. And just because they knew who I was, and like I had talked to everybody, I got really friendly with like a lot of the crew that work on the sets, and my name just got around, and eventually I just got like a random booking for like a commercial here or there, and just random stuff like that, you know. So like my first actual audition tape, I was able to get like a Toyota commercial, and I actually got booked for it and got lines for it. So that I thought was pretty cool. And then all the other stuff just from being on set. It's kind of like this industry really is like who you know. Like that's the whole like phrase that people use like back in the day. Like it's who you know. It's still like that for this industry. Like it's literally who you know, and that kind of just helps you out with it. So that's kind of where I fell into it. So
That's good.
and I started doing it. Like the first thing I did it was a background thing, and this was through somebody else that I had found out through Facebook. And with them, I still talk to that person every once in a while, but they lost a lot of their, I guess you could say, clientele and their booking capacity, just because they're really old school. They do a lot of their stuff by like paperwork and like emails only. So like they'll literally have like a checklist off of like, and like they'll even have photos on the wall. Like I've talked to other people that went to their agency recently, and they're like, yeah, they still have like photos of like everyone on their wall who they're booking for what. And I'm just like, that's kind of crazy, because like the newer one that I work for, they literally do everything strictly off of like email, and they even do it off of like a point system. So like if you had booked something, if you cancel it, you lose points, and like uh, as soon as you get like a stand-in position where you're standing in for the main actors, as soon as you get that, you're kind of like upgraded to like a different tier, and you start getting booked for a lot more stuff. And that's kind of just how I worked up into getting lines for like different stuff, which is pretty interesting. It just means like if you're, a really good person, and you talk to them properly, like they'll help you out with it. So interesting, it's pretty cool. If anyone would want to get into it, at least try it once. It's honestly pretty fun. Strenuous sometimes, because sometimes you're there for like 16 hours, but the pay's good. So
Yeah, yeah. I mean, and so how does all that stuff break down? Like, is it once the movie has completed or everything?
so like you get paid for the day.
Oh,
So like after the movies, like you're not getting any I know what you're talking about. Like, oh, do you get like residuals? You don't. They hardly even give residuals to even the actors anymore.
no, I didn't mean that. I thought maybe it was like a contracted position, right? So like you
Oh,
might earn
um,
a certain amount during that time, but you really, just get paid. I don't know. I guess there could be a weekly thing.
nah, yeah, I get you. What it is, it's kind of based off of like, so like when they're producing a movie, and like say for instance, they have something known as continuity. So like if there's a scene and the scene is gonna take, I don't know, like like if it was a Transformers movie, they might end up spending like 2 weeks to a month doing like a really massive scene. Or I mean, there's even a movie that I was in and I was helping out, and I was like really close to getting lines. But there was one scene that I had made sure that I was in, and I was like featured in it. And it's the trial of the Chicago Seven. And I'm pretty good with like feeling out how the directors, like what they're trying to do with the shots and like with the movie. Um, so like I'll basically, and I've told numerous people that like I've tried helping out. Like there's people that I went to high school with, and they're like, oh, like I've always wanted to at least try being a movie or like a TV show, and they're like, what should I do? And I always tell people like, because I already know how they set up the scenes, where they put the markers and like, or marks is kind of like I call it markers because like they kind of just mark with tape on the floor where the main actors are going to be. Um, and I was just told like people I went to high school with, I was like, oh, stay over here. And even my cousin was on that set, and he had done a couple of student films here or there. And I was telling him, I was like, this set, it was for Chicago Fire, and this was probably like season, I think maybe like 7 or 6. And I had told a whole bunch of people that I had invited like to do this, and like they had, the casting agency had told us to like reach out because they needed, I think, like 600 people, right? And so I told everyone that I knew that was interested in it or wanted to do it. I was like, yeah, just do it through this email, send all this information, your headshot, all this, whatever. You could even just take a regular photo. You could just take your phone and just take a photo of yourself and send it to them. And they all did that. They all got on set. And then as soon as we were there, they were like, oh, like, what do we need to do? And I was like, yeah, you just act yourself. Like, it was supposed to be like a block party, and it was for like Halloween. So like, we were all dressed up, and I was dressed up as like a construction worker. They did give me a helmet to wear, but I was like, I ain't gonna wear that. I put it on my belt. I was like, I'm not wearing that. I was like, I want you guys to see my face. And ironically enough, when my cousin got there, they had put him in like a wiener costume. I was like, well, yeah. I was like, ironically enough. But like the people I went to high school with, I was like, yeah, we're gonna like we stay over here, all right? Like, I know that they're placing certain people in certain areas, but they kind of just threw us all in here. Let's just stay over here, and that was like where the markers were. And they just decided to do their own little thing. They're like, no, I think I'm gonna go over here instead. I was like, you don't know anyone else here. Like, why are you gonna go? Like, you want to be on camera, right? Like, well, yeah. I was like, then stay right here. They decided not to do that. I guess they just got like nervous or something. I was right in the camera. Like out of 600 people, I was like the one person like on camera that of everyone that I had invited. I was like, see, it was easy as that, like you wanted to get on camera, you could have been there. And I even like bumped into like one of the actors bumped into me, but they were trying to act like because it was a Chicago fire, so they're trying to like push people out of the way. So I was acting like I was drunk in the scene because I was like drinking out of a cup and whatnot. And so like bumping into him did make a little bit more sense. But yeah, I mean like I did a few things throughout like the 10 years, but realistically I kind of like I did back in 2011, I did some stuff for like 2 months and then the show got canceled and there wasn't really too much filming in Chicago, so I was like, you know what? Obviously I'm going to start doing other stuff and then I'll try to get back to it. And then just like, 3 years ago, right before COVID, I was like, I'm gonna get back into it. So I got back into it, and there was people that even when I had worked in 2011 remembered me because I made such an impression. And then I did a few things here or there throughout the years, maybe like 3 things. I did the movie Divergent with like Zoe Kravitz and Miles Teller, which ironically enough, Zoe Kravitz did go up to me and was trying to talk to me, and we're in the same outfits, but she's like, your outfit's really cool. And I was like, what the hell? Like, why is she talking to me out of all people? No, it was really interesting. I was like, and that was actually the first time an actress had gone up to me, and I was just like, okay, interesting. And a lot of people don't believe that story, but I'm like, well, I was in the movie, so like, why would I lie about that? But I mean, there's just so many stories I could talk about when it comes to being on set. The most recent one was The Bear, which honestly is the best set that I've ever worked on. The most chill, everybody. Like, got to talk with the producers, directors, the writer of the show. Literally everybody I've been able to talk to, and became friends with one of the actors, which he owns Mr. Beef downtown in Chicago, and he decided to, like, they kind of just asked him if he wanted to be an actor on the show, and if they would be okay using, his place of business to film episodes. So pretty cool. And I mean, apparently, and I haven't tried it yet, but apparently he says that, and this was like towards the end of filming the last season, this most recent one. He's like, oh, if you ever want, dude, like, you could just come by and just say that you know me and you're from The Bear, free stuff whenever you want. And I'm like, okay.
That'd be pretty sweet. That'd be awesome.
So he's a really cool guy. Honestly, I think there's like 4 different. His name's Christopher. There's like 4 different Chris's that worked on that show, and they were all like, because like the Christopher Storer, he's the creator of the show. There's just like a whole bunch of other. There's like a Chris camera guy, and there's like another Chris. It's pretty crazy. But I could babble on about this for like hours and hours, honestly.
That's
But
the good part about it, man. These are your experiences. You should be able to share.
yeah, for sure. I'm glad you brought it up, asked about it.
Because I've always wondered, because that was always the cool thing. Because I know you'd play for a little bit, but usually if I get you talking about like work or movies and stuff like that, I'd usually go into like a
Yeah.
conversation.
I think I've
Good
already
way to
been
wind
talking
down.
about like a half an hour just about this. Jeez.
Well, if you're
Yeah.
passionate about it, man, it's all that.
Yeah, I mean, I've always like, though that's when I was bringing up the fact that I was in the one movie, The Trial of the Chicago Seven. I did kind of like skim over it, but there was a scene in there, and I've talked about it before, but I don't know if I've talked about it with you specifically. Um, uh, what's his name? The producer of it, or the director? Scorsese was directing it, right? And it was just ironic because like one of the first lines I've ever like said, like just kind of just came to my mind. My parents were having an argument, and it was in a movie, Few Good Men, and people were like, they're like, "Oh, I want the truth," and he's like, "You can't handle the truth." And it was just funny because my parents were arguing at the time. I'm over here trying to, eat dinner, and I'm like, I don't know, I think I was maybe like 4 or something, right? Maybe even 3. And my parents end up like they're arguing. I think it was my mom that said it, and I immediately was just like, "You can't handle the truth," like in just like my little kid voice. And it stopped them from arguing, which helped. But like that, I had so much passion for acting ever since then. And then ironically enough, like one of my first lines that I've said from a movie, I was able to finally meet Scorsese and be able to work with them. And there was a scene that they had in the movie, and it's basically all the protesters are coming in trying to bail out one of the people that got arrested, and I was one of the cops in the lineup, and we're like supposed to like blockade from them getting any further. And uh, I had some like not combat training, but like they were trying to get actual cops. So like most of the people there were actual cops, and then just because I had known a lot of the other people that booked for the background and stuff like that, they needed so many people for that movie for the protesters and the cops. So like they're just like, oh, we'll just take pretty much anybody for the cops. So like they just took me just because I was a white guy, and because that's what it was. It was the Chicago in the 19, I think 80s or something. It was the Chicago riots, and it was an actual thing. Um, so they actually went, and they asked, does anyone have any, like ballistic training or any type of like gun training? There's a whole bunch of cops there, but like I always paid attention to like what they say, and a lot of the cops weren't paying attention. So I stood up right away, and I did have some type of, like training that my dad had decided to like, because he wanted me to go hunting with them, so I had to take like training for like guns and stuff like that. So um, technically I did have training for it, so I said, yeah, I do. And so they gave me an old school Winchester shotgun, and it's like the shotgun that you cock. um, so we're all in a lineup, and they put the 4 guys with the shotguns in the front, and they put me right smack in the middle of the street, and the camera's like right there, pretty much. Um, and I just thought to myself, like, I've watched enough Scorsese movies. I was like, there's no way we're just gonna stand there with the guns and not cock them. I was like, that just seems just like such a Scorsese thing to do. So I tell all the other people that have the shotguns, they're like close in proximity. I was like, when they say action and they say their lines, we'll cock the shotguns. So it adds a little more effect to it. And so they kept that in the movie. And Scorsese even came over, and he's like, whose idea was that? And I was like, it was me. I didn't shy away from it. I was like, it was me. I said it right away. And he's like, that's a brilliant idea. He's like, thank you for that. So He's like, all right, so he's like, do that exact again because like it was just one shotgun after another was cocking, and he made sure that I was like the last person. Um, I almost had a close up on that one. Almost had a close up, and they kind of did a little bit because they do pan back and forth between the police officers cocking the shotgun between all four of us. So I did kind of help out the other guys get a little bit of feature time. Um, but then after they had did the pan back and forth, none of the shotguns got jammed. Then they set up a camera right in front of me to do like a close up shot of me doing cocking the shotgun. And the shotgun jammed. I was like, why? I was like, why is it jammed right now? And they didn't do another take. They just moved on from that. I was like, oh well. I was like, that was my one little extra thing I could have got in there, but because of me suggesting the shotgun thing, they actually had switched the lines of Jeremy Strong, where he's like, oh, or Sasha Cohen, where they're gonna cock a spaniel. They added that in because we did that. So I mean, there's things that I do like that on set all the time, you know. Like I help out the producers just by adding little tidbits here or there, you know. And if you were to ever watch the Toyota commercial I was in, that whole commercial got changed around because of what I did. They had done the first initial take, and then they went back and forth, and like they had chose me, but they gave me kind of like free will on to what I was to say for it. So it was kind of just like I ad-libbed whatever I wanted to say, you know. So basically, I didn't read their script of the four main actors that they had already chosen, and they flew them out from California. But it was just ironic because everyone else didn't really know who they were picking. They didn't really tell me initially. I kind of just found out later on that they had chosen me. But I made sure that I stood out, is what it was. And so, like, everything that I had said and done specifically for that shoot, you can tell there's no way in hell that, like, it would have matched up. You know, like, they had to have done a reshoot of the four main actors, changing some of the lines just to kind of match and mirror mine. And it made it, you know, all the much better, I guess. So, just little things like that. And
YouTube forever.
What?
So now it's on YouTube
forever, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, it's definitely a little goal that I was going for. You know, like I always wanted to be an actor, and I always thought you're not an actor until you have lines in something big. And so, you know, I finally did that 2 years ago. So now my next step would just, you know, be an actor that has, you know, I guess you could say I would be considered a struggling actor right now.
You might need to go straight to your directorial debut.
Yeah. That's what a lot of them do, right?
Yeah, put a couple movies out and then go back to acting.
Yeah, let me be a Quentin Tarantino right now, you know, just start being in my own movies.
iPhones are so powerful. They talked about
That is true. There actually, I think there is like one or two movies that they started filming, and it's just directly off of like either off of some phone, you know, not necessarily just iPhone, but like all the phones are pretty powerful now. I mean, all you need is just one of those gimbals that, you know, stabilizes it, and you just walk around just recording stuff. So. But yeah, I appreciate the conversation. That was about like an extra hour added to the stream just off of that.
Look at all the extra viewers you're gonna get. Now you're gonna hit that 500 by the end of the year.
Yeah, I hope so. Like, oh, he's an actor? Like, let me look up his name.
Bear, I know that show.
What?
Like the Bear, I know that show.
I know that show. I mean, I was in a small little episode for it, but I didn't have any lines for it. Not yet, but I've been in talks with somebody. So we'll see what happens.
Then they're gonna give you creative
Now,
code.
hopefully that's my big smacking TV debut.
There you go. There you go. And then you know what? As soon as you get a big time acting role, your streaming career is gonna take off. At the same
No, I know.
time. You gotta pick one. You can't do it.
That would be I mean, because ironically enough, like there's a couple people that still do background stuff, and they've been in shows. Like they have like the Real World and shows like that.
Oh yeah.
There's actually somebody that I'm actually close friends with, and I met her through doing background work. And ironically enough, she was like part of one of those like spin-off like Real World type things. Um, and she doesn't really do any of the acting stuff anymore. She kind of like gave up on it. Um, at least from what I know, but she was doing that for a little bit. And she did get an agency, and that was the agency I was kind of thinking about going with, but she didn't really get booked through anything, so I'm kind of just like not really thinking about going with that agency anymore. But yeah, I met her through that, and then there was somebody else that was on a cooking show. I'm trying to remember exactly which one. It's basically one of those cooking show that's on like E or whatever for entertainment, and
Okay. So it's like one host person cooking, and they have like the crew.
I think she was one of those like, oh, we just started, like we're trying to get our business up and running. She was like one of those type of people. And so now I think she has like maybe like 1 million followers over on Twitter now, or X or whatever. But just because of that show, like she got a whole bunch of followers. Which is, crazy. Like if I was to get on the Bear, that would be just like, that would be insane, So
It'd be the next Batman movie, and then
yeah, they are coming out with another Batman.
yeah, they're never gonna leave Chicago. So you're gonna.
Well, I know. I mean, they've done tons of Batman movies in New York, a lot of them. But they do, like the last one was in Chicago. They did like 2 weeks in Chicago for like the whole motorcycle and cave scene and all that stuff. They've done it.
You're gonna get a chance, man.
Nah, you're right. I am, for sure. And that's the reason why I'm doing deliveries right now, so I can keep my options open.
Gotta keep the options open. Gotta keep the face pretty,
Yeah. The face pretty. This mug.
Yeah, I got one of those faces for radio, so I'm more of a voice guy.
Yeah, I mean, I've been told by numerous people that I do have one of those faces that looks a lot like a lot of other actors. I've gotten so many different famous people that I look, and this is funny because like I've gotten this when I don't even tell people that I'm in the industry. I remember going to like which it used to be kind of like a burger place or whatever, like down from my house, and I was in my car and I was like ordering something, and they're like, you know who you remind me of? Channing Tatum. And I was like, what? I was like, that was the first time I gotten that. But I've gotten like Paul Rudd, I've gotten like all these other, and it also depends on like how I cut my hair, if I have my beard and all that stuff. So it's weird, but it does help me get to be able to stand in for a lot of other people, because I've stood in for John Cena, Josh Hartnett, just pretty much everybody, Bob Odenkirk, all the people I've gotten to stand in for, which is pretty crazy. Even, I've stood in for Will Pulitzer, the guy that plays, what's his name in a Marvel movie, I forgot who he plays. Adam Warlock.
Oh, he was the gold guy, Adam Warlock.
Yeah, Adam Warlock, yeah. But, it's crazy the amount of people I've been able to work alongside and stuff like that, so.
It's just
Yeah, just a matter of time. So. I mean, like, even Bill Hader, like, that was kind of his story, and even Harrison Ford. They both worked on set, and then they eventually just Bill Hader was a production assistant, which is kind of like one of the entry level, positions that you can get as working as a crew member. And then Harrison Ford, I think, was like a carpenter for like filming sets, so he would like build the set. So, and now it's even easier because you could just send in audition tapes instead of having to go and film them there. So, all right, it's getting kind of late. I'm gonna have to wake up early to work on my car. So,
I appreciate the conversation.
no,
Thanks for the
likewise.
games too.
Yeah. There were some interesting ones.
We completed our goal. We did not want to get first.
Yeah, which is so funny. They make some random quests, man.
They just know us. They know their audience.
Yeah, of course. They're like, this is for you guys.
Appreciate it.
Alright, man, I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Have a good one.
You too.
Bye.
Alright. As always, I appreciate you stopping by, Ken. Appreciate Greatest Fights. Appreciate the sub. Appreciate Noah. Appreciate, and hopefully, everyone, if you do pray or anything like that, pray for a speedy recovery for TTWR Goat. He recently got hurt. I did play a couple games with them here or there, but they did recently get hurt, so if you guys do any prayers or anything like that, pray for a speedy recovery for them. It's supposed to be like November-ish to recover for their arm to be recovered. They did break their arm, or fractured. Not exactly sure on the details. They've gone back and forth saying fractured, broken, but I would definitely say it was probably broken. So I appreciate everyone stopping by. As always, I'd appreciate if you guys use my supported credit code in the Fortnite item shop. It's going to be Jeffrey with 2 E's, Barrett with 2 R's and 2 T's. You could also use that to find me over on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. Those are the 3 streaming platforms I do stream on. Hit that notification bell to be notified every time I go live. Leave a comment in the comment section below. Every day this month I'm going to be streaming, possibly even every day during November, because that is going to be Chapter 2 OG. So it's going to be the Chapter 2 map. And then we're going to be going back to Chapter 3 for Chapter 6. And then that'll be a continuation of the storyline. So they're kind of just doing a whole rewind on all this stuff. But hopefully you guys enjoyed it. As always, appreciate if you guys also follow me over on Twitter, Instagram, Threads, and Facebook, and TikTok. I do post highlight reels. I'm going to get back into it, but I do post about item shop updates for Fortnite and Mortal Kombat updates as well. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. As always, I will catch you guys next time.